Good dog.
Hey, it's Wednesday. That means it's Bad Marriage for Life. Vic's got the camera all messed up, so let's just fix that a little bit. How are you? It's Wednesday. It's Bad Marriage for Life. I'm Jenny. This is Vic.
Yes.
He's hanging on by a thread in this relationship.
It's a tiny, tiny, tiny thread.
He just told me a second ago that, what do I do?
You fight against being on time.
Yes.
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 I've never seen a person.
Because I was sending an invite to our son's birthday to one of his friends.
Yes.
And there was also a fight going on right now between him and another friend. There's all this stuff going on.
There's beef in the
So I
streets.
was handling all of that. So I'm sorry I'm 1 minute late, Vic.
1 minute late.
1 minute late. He's sitting here like at 6:48 like, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I said I have never seen somebody.
Are you ready?
I've never seen somebody that gets so upset with someone that likes to be on time.
I don't mind being on time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I'm dealing with stuff. Like I get home, there was a fight on Fortnite. People are not friends anymore after I just invited people to Max's sleepover birthday party next Friday. So
Yes.
I was listening to all of that and how he's going to now disinvite somebody. And I'm like, I'm not sure you can do that. Because we're friends with the mom. So, so anyway, someone said, how many years y'all been married? Well, we have been together now for 20 years, but we're not legally married. We're going to hold out till we're at least 65 to get married.
Yes,
we're
maybe
keeping
66.
our options open. We're keeping our options open.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe 66.
We don't want to feel so bad when we cheat on each other, okay? So anyway, so that's what's been going on in our world. Hey, Bad Marriage for Life is brought to you by Industry Hair Studio and MVP Performance Barbershop. Follow them right now on IG. That's at Industry Hair Studio and MVP Performance Barbershop. Make sure and follow them and DM them also because they're giving away free gift cards for facials. So make sure and do that. So yeah. So that's what I walked into tonight. And I actually was walking into Max's room to be like, oh, I got some RSVPs for your birthday party. And Vic was in the bathroom shaving his head. And it's like, come here. And I'm like, what? I was going to go say hi to Max. And he goes, there's a whole thing going on. There's beef going on.
There's beef in the streets.
So,
Fortnite beef
over
going
the
down.
Fortnite game, something happened. And now people are no longer friends. So,
it's going down.
but I am happy to report that because last week we had a whole conversation about the fact that me and Vic have not been intimate in a matter of months. Because I had bronchitis, then we all had COVID, and so we weren't even sleeping in the same bed for a month or more, which actually I prefer, but anyway. But yeah, so it happens. I just want to let you know we had a whole discussion about that last week, and it finally happened. And I am happy to report that I broke out of my box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I broke out of my pattern on Saturday morning.
Yes.
And it happened in the morning.
It went down.
The last time it happened in the morning was like 3 years ago in California. And we argued the rest of the day. That's why I felt like there was an omen. We can't do it in the morning. Can't break my pattern.
We didn't argue though.
No, we did not argue.
No. After that, we were good.
But we didn't spend time together either.
No, you had to go out and I had to do.
Where did I go? I went to work. I was working.
Maybe that's the system.
So do in the morning, go our separate ways, come back. Yes.
Yeah. Even though later on that night, you had an argument with somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. Last week was a pay week for me. So when there's whoever's pay week it is, we're on opposite weeks. I make plans like, I want to take everybody to dinner, or Vic might say, hey, this week I would like to do this with the family. Like, that's how we do it.
Right.
So knowing my pay week was coming up, I'm like, dang, I have been really craving a poo-poo platter. Like, I have not had a poo-poo platter in a long time. So me and Max were on it. We're like, yes, on Saturday night, we're going to go get ourselves a poo-poo platter. So we went to our Chinese spot that we like and to get our poo-poo platter.
Yes.
And Max had kind of a bad attitude going into the night. Now, mind you, we did it. I went to work.
Yes.
I went grocery shopping after that.
Yes.
Came home. I think I did something else after that. And then we decided to go out to dinner. So he was kind of like not nice, okay, Max. And he's in the back seat, and I was jamming to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I don't know if y'all know, but Mark Wahlberg used to actually be a rapper back in the day, and he's super hot, and I love him. So I was making everybody jam out to like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Anyway, so I'm telling Max, he's in the back seat. I'm like, this is Mark Wahlberg from Daddy's Home rapping. Okay?
Max was on TikTok. He's like, I don't care.
He used to be a rapper. So he's like, whatever, Mom. So we get into the restaurant, and, everything seems fine. I order the poo-poo platter. Vic goes off to the bathroom.
I was gone 3 minutes.
He comes back, and he realizes there's a whole change of energy that happens at dinner. And the reason why is because I just want to let you know that these two ogres that I live with, Vic and Max, I call them the ogres because all my girls are out of the house. I live with the ogres.
OG.
They are all about a lot of sauce. So every time we go somewhere, there's an abundance of sauce on the table.
Your condiment game got to be right.
Vic orders, like, even at the Chinese restaurant, do you have blue cheese? You're like, what?
Not that.
Okay, well, he said, I really need some extra duck sauce. In fact, this is what he says to the waitress, okay? In fact, I would love for each of us to have a bowl of duck sauce.
Not a bowl, saucer.
They were bowls.
It was a saucer. There's a
They
difference.
They were bowls.
Listen, Chinese sauces and Chinese restaurants are about this size, and so typically, excuse me, and stuff like that. Sorry,
it was this big, the bowl.
Big.
Yes, it was. So she brings out 3 of them. I don't even like duck sauce like that, but I'm just accepting the duck sauce. Okay. So he goes off to the bathroom, and Max says to me, I'm almost out of duck sauce. So I go.
He likes to plan ahead.
I go, no, you're not. There's still like a half a bowl of duck sauce there. I don't even like duck sauce like that, so you can have mine. He goes, stop it, Mom. You're calling me fat. And I'm like, fat? I go, those words never came out of my mouth. All I was saying is, there is more than enough duck sauce on this table. You can have it. And he's like, forget it. And he puts his arm down and his head on his arm. So when he comes back.
Totally different situation when he came back.
He notices, now I'm not speaking.
The energy has changed. Jenny's like, pack up the food.
I'm like, we're going to pack up our food and we're about to go home.
I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, listen, I'm hungry. And I don't know what's happening between y'all. And luckily, the waitress happened to come out at the same time when she said, let's go. So there wasn't no time to. But I'm going to tell you, that was the most uncomfortable meal that I have ever had. I didn't realize.
What did I do during the meal? I stared out the window.
You stared out the window.
I stared out the window and I shut down because I have a wall. Like, if I feel like I'm trying to do something really nice for you, like I'm bringing you out to dinner, I'm in a great mood, let's have a good time. I do not allow, and I do not like when my children snap at me, treat me badly, because honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like I am spending my hard-earned money to bring my family out to dinner. Yeah, so I would like everyone to be nice to me.
Absolutely.
For dinner, at least. Just be nice to me for the dinner.
Okay? I want niceness every day.
Yeah, well.
Okay, not just at dinner.
So
dinner, lunch, breakfast, snack, whatever.
I shut down. I looked out the window and didn't speak.
Yes, you could cut the tension with a knife.
For the whole dinner.
But Max wasn't backing down either. He felt that he was in the right. I didn't know if I was in the middle of an argument between mother and son or brother and sister. Okay? This is how bad it was.
Yes.
It was so bad.
It was bad.
Yes, after we finished dinner, ended up,
I got in the car.
She got in the car. Me and Max walked out of the thing, and I said to her, I was like, that's your mother. You can't be, you can't, be like that with your mother, regardless of, how upset you are or anything like that. Oh my God, my son stood up to me. He told me, that's not right. She's not right. That's not right. That's
because I said there's more than enough duck sauce on the table.
She's not right. That's all she kept saying. That's all he kept saying. This is not right. Sorry for the shaking.
So then we got home. Yes. So he starts to get in his pajamas. I said, get in your pajamas and get in bed. So.
Went down.
Right. So. Then he goes to me, you know what, Mom? You had a really bad night, and I understand you were a little off tonight, but it wasn't that bad.
He's 10 years old.
He's 10 years old, for anybody. Yes, he's 10 years old, sorry. So
wrong.
I said to him, I go, it was that bad. You made me uncomfortable. You need to go to bed now. I said, then he spoke back to me again. He talked back to me again. So I said, give me your phone. I took the phone. Then he said some other slick stuff too, like, this isn't fair. I go, turn off the TV. I said, you've lost all of your rights for the night. Right. Go to bed. And he held strong.
He did hold strong?
He held strong.
Yes, he did.
And then the next day, I happened to sleep in a little because I overly drank Saturday night in my bedroom while I was crying about my children.
About the 10-year-old. Yes.
I was drinking, so I overslept the next day on Sunday till like 10. I missed church. Because of this fight with my son at the Chinese restaurant.
Oh my God.
So he strolls into my room about 10:30, and I'm sitting in bed, and he goes, Mom, I just want to really say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened last night. You were right. I overreacted. And I go, oh, okay. And he goes, so I just really want to say I'm sorry. And I said, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, too, for any part that I played in this situation.
Right.
And then he goes, can I have my phone? And I go, no. Because now you're making me think you apologize just to get the phone back.
Just to get the phone. He had things to do, calls to make, people to talk to, connections.
So he had to work for the phone.
Yes.
He got the phone back after many hours.
Couple of hours. And so,
yes, someone said that was some hell of a sauce. Yes, it was.
Duck sauce, yes.
Yes. So there we go. There you go. So that happened on Saturday. And and on Friday night, me and Vic were over in Springfield at the club, and I caught Vic sneaking a peek.
Sneaking a peek or what?
Yes, you were. So
first of all, shout out to Austin Kingdom.
Yes, hi, Austin Kingdom. Thank you for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Yes, so we were there, and I saw Vic checking out some ladies.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you were. He was sitting there, and he's trying to act like he wasn't. So when I turned around, I looked at him. He you know how guys will or anyone will look over to the side. He was looking at the side, and then I turned around and looked at him. It was became kind of a game. Because I saw him looking, so I would look back at his face, and he'd be like, so yeah, anyway. And I said to him, I go, it's okay, Vic, if you're looking at women. I don't care.
I know it's okay. All right, just like you look at guys or whatever. Don't mean I'm doing something. I'm looking, whoever I'm looking at the time.
I look at guys.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we were.
But I think that's why Saturday morning it happened.
Oh, you think I was thinking about somebody?
I don't know.
No.
I mean, do you?
No. Why would I do that?
Okay, honestly.
First of all,
what do you?
First of all, why would I do that?
Because sometimes I do.
Well, first of all, why would I do that? And second of all, why would I admit that if I did?
Well, that's true.
Who's the fool to do that? Not me.
That's true.
Anyway, so it was a great morning. The thing was right. The universe wanted it to happen in the morning that time. So it went down well.
It went down well.
Most of it.
Okay. So what he's speaking on?
No, I'm not speaking on. You don't have to go to Jesus' house. We have fun.
What he's speaking on is.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it delicately.
Don't do it.
I work on the radio all day. I know how to say things delicately.
Don't do it.
So. Yeah. I was in the middle, at the end of my cycle. So I was...
Murder.
So I did not realize... No, because, I thought it must be, it's gone.
There's a body in the trunk.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
It happened. And man, it was great. It was amazing. But... When all was said and done.
When all was said and done.
It looked like a murder had happened.
Yes. Murder was the case that they gave me.
Yes. And then we had to get rid of the evidence.
It was a gusher.
Because that's disgusting. We had to get rid of the evidence before anyone could see.
Yes. CSI worthy.
They took the better part so quick. The cover to the bed, everything, and got everything in the wash.
Yes, but Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Right?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You would have thought she was gangbanging. Someone got that.
Yes.
Absolutely. But we love each other. Things happen.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. I just had to make sure nothing was ripping on my end.
Yes. We were both shocked. I will say shocked.
I didn't know you had razors. Or
I
something
mean,
going
I will
on.
say in the past, I have set you up a little bit like that. This was not a setup time.
No, this wasn't a setup.
This was not a setup.
Surprise. I thought
This
it
was like a real surprise.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I ain't this. That's it. I had to see counseling afterwards.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
This entire week.
Okay, yeah. So, Max, we signed him up for basketball, and he has not been happy about the situation at all. He does not want to play basketball. We're just trying to give him sport for the winter because football, he loves tackle football. That's his thing. There's nothing to do right now for tackle football, so we signed him up for basketball. So he didn't go this week, but the week before, we were at the basketball game.
Yes.
And, he was like, I haven't played basketball in so long. I don't even know what I'm going to do. He was like, had a kind of an attitude at the basketball game. So anyway, long story short, the game was tied at the very end.
He was pissed.
Everyone.
He didn't care who won.
Everyone was, wow, I can't believe this game. It's such an exciting game. This is amazing. It's tied. We're going into overtime, right?
I've never seen somebody so pissed about overtime and not losing. All right, and it's got nothing to do with basketball because he loves basketball. He's got 2 basketball courts around the house, right? So he
just doesn't want to play basketball.
It's the fact that it's on a Saturday morning. During the winter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it's the get up out the bed, go outside, get to the car, take the drive, get out, and go walk into the gym. That is what the situation.
And it was cold too, so really cold.
It's the cold. It's the cold.
Yeah.
That's all. It's got to do. It's got nothing to do with.
Cher said, "I get it. My son loves baseball."
Patriot fan. Why
I was a Patriots fan.
Yeah,
Prince.
I'm a Giant. We bleed blue over here, even though the season
I'm a Tampa Bay.
go too well. But I'm a Giants fan, born and raised in the Bronx. Been a Giants fan all my life. Okay, all right.
You didn't have to do the throw of face either. That's a rule.
She's not a Patriots fan or anything like. She's a Tom Brady fan.
I am.
So
I go where he goes.
Yes, right now she's a Tampa Bay fan.
Yes.
And that's what it is. Okay.
So anyway, so we were at the basketball game. All the kids were so enthusiastic, and there's Max.
Max said, "Nah."
He was like this. Then they made him play the last 2 minutes. They made him play, and he was like,
he was ready to put his coat on, and
he really was. He was ready to go
and hit the streets.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Industry Hair Studio and MVP Performance Barbershop. Please follow them on Instagram and DM them for your chance to win a gift card or for a facial, which I could use right now. Industry Hair Studio is located at 368 Farmington Avenue, Britain, and MVP Performance Barbershop is located at 1978 Park Street in Hartford. Check out Richie Cuts, Jazzy Sensational, Get Fab with Ash, Days Cuts, Kevin Kelsio, Yam Aries. Check them all out. You're going to love them. But I want to tell you that a little while ago, when you said, can I have my tea?
You can have your tea.
Thank you. When you said that, when you said that you thought of other women during it kind of hurt my feelings.
What did I say?
You said that if you were thinking about other women, you wouldn't tell me anyway, which means you are thinking about other women.
That doesn't mean that.
Were you thinking of other women when we were like in the middle of it the other day, Vic?
I don't know.
After our big reconciliation after 4 months?
I don't know. Was I thinking about other women?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? What you're thinking?
I don't know. You was there too? No, I mean, I don't know. Was I thinking? No, absolutely not.
Okay.
He's
like, you're this. Are you like awful nervous? He's like,
Sherry said, put a sock in my mouth, girl. No.
Yeah.
I said, you're not going to put a sock in my mouth. I'm
put a sock in his mouth.
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. Maybe
why would I put a sock in his mouth?
I don't know. That sounds like some dominatrix thing. Sherry's into. She's
not into that.
She's like, Jenny, go get the whip, Jenny. And have the chains, handcuffs.
We do have handcuffs though, like furry ones. Somebody sent me. I can't remember who sent it. One artist. They sent it, but we haven't used it.
Oh, they haven't sent it.
Remember when we were first together? We went out to the Poconos, and you handcuffed me to the railing.
I did?
In the room, yeah.
You shut up on me?
That was you. He did. And the first time that we ever went away. We went to this Poconos place. I can't remember what it was, but it had rug on the wall. It was super tacky. It had like a heart-shaped hot tub.
It was from the commercial, old school. Mount Beautiful, all you have to bring.
And we
let me sing it. Is your love of everything at beautiful Monterey Lodge. Come on, old school people, y'all remember that.
So we were there, and this was when we were first together, like, I don't know, a couple months into the situation.
Yes, a couple months.
And so we went away, and we, had so much.
A great time.
We had fun. It was a fun, situation, because when you're first together, you're like really into each other. You don't have to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just be in the room together.
Yes.
But me and him got into a fight. And I told him, I said, I'm about to leave. I want to leave.
I wasn't going nowhere.
Take me home. And let me tell you something. Me and him have been fighting ever since for like 20 years now. We started fighting at Mount Erie Lodge. And then we've been arguing ever since. So couples that have been together for a long time usually stop touching each other after a while. So it's good you guys are still active.
Yes, we touch all the time. Look at touch.
No, he touches me all the time. And I'm always like, don't touch me. Get away from me.
I like to show some affection. And love and all that. She
I'm not a very affectionate person.
No.
You said I like arguing?
Yes, she loves that.
That's my MO.
She looks for it. It's a plot every day.
That is not true.
Yeah.
That is not true. Some things upset me though.
It's because she likes to plot to argue because she loves to make up. That's what it is. Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. You'll start something over something simple like you didn't close back the refrigerator all the way and stuff, right? Like you'll say something like that or whatever, and it won't be me; it'll be the kids.
But no, it's like some things that you do irk me so badly to where I'm like I can't.
Yes, and the things that she does that irks me.
Like what?
I don't know.
Tell me something I do that irks you.
Oh man, the fact that you like to argue every day about anything.
Okay, all right.
That's an irking situation right there. That's it. What was that? Sherry said, "A good man will always be."
Of course, you filled out that comment. He's like, let me see, a good man.
Because he's in love. Break it down, Sherry. 2 snaps up in a circle.
Me and Vic are really in
all
love.
that.
And somebody did instant message me the other day or whatever, and they said, I love watching you and your husband because you can tell how much you love each other. I just want to tell you something. We've in this 20 years and we've been through everything. So much hurt.
Well, there's always more.
So much pain. Okay, wait, what are you setting me up?
No, it's not. No.
But what I'm trying to say is we've been through so much together as a couple, even against each other, just bad stuff over the years that we really learned from it, and I just feel like, no, we're not perfect. Dang, I'll be beefing. Yes. I swear I'm Ice Cube sometimes. I'm in Boys Love, I'm driving up, ready, But honestly, at the end of the day, someone pointed out to me one day, a friend of mine, Karen, I was complaining about, Vic. This was years ago at dinner, and I said, oh, he drives me crazy, and I don't even know, and whatever, and she said, but he's your person, right? Mm-hmm. And that really clued in with me when she said it then, and I still remember that conversation because she said, he's your person, right? He's your family.
Yes.
So that's the thing about me and Vic, right? He's my family. He's somebody that I like to spend every day with. We have a great time, and we've raised children together, obviously, a lot of kids, and he's my person. He's my best friend, and when there's something wrong or something going on in my life, I know I can call Vic. I don't gotta go to someone else to talk to them about what's happening because Vic is there for me.
I'm gonna always be there for you, baby. I got you.
Now, has he acted like a complete ass in the past?
Absolutely.
Yes, it has. When he was younger, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I did.
Yes, he had to do a lot of growing up.
I did young things. Well, you had to do a lot of growing up.
No. You met me, I was a mom already with responsibilities. I did not need to grow up.
Just because you was a mom don't mean that you did not have to grow up. There are a lot of young things that go on mentally, emotionally,
still,
and
I have
spiritually
some of that, yeah.
with you, regardless of your status.
But all I'm saying is, we don't got to talk about me anymore.
Yeah,
I'm talking about you. The point is,
we grew together, damn it.
Someone said, how do you feel about about polygamy?
I don't feel a damn thing about polygamy because ain't none of that going on over here.
We can't afford that.
Yeah,
we can't afford polygamy.
We're not into that and stuff like that. First of all, the emotional stress behind polygamy is not worth the sexual satisfaction.
But I will say, I believe polyamory is a really good way for couples to express themselves.
Express away.
So polyamory is when a couple actually has like another person in their life. I'm willing to venture into that, but Vic has to do sit-ups first.
Yes, well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be a sitting down mother all day.
Well, anyway, that does it for us. This is Bad Marriage for Life, and we want to thank Industry Hair Studio so much and MVP Performance Barbershop. Thank you so much for being a part of the show for this whole month. It's been so great. That's my friend Richie, and thank you. So make sure and follow both of those IG accounts, MVP Performance Barbershop and Industry Hair Studio. Follow them right now and DM them for your chance to win a gift card for a facial. Okay?
Yes, and please do not forget to click on the link in Jenny's profile and follow her on Twitch TV at Jenny Boom Boom TV. We are building over there. We are figuring things out.
And we're getting some shows over there. So.
Absolutely.
And thanks so much for watching. Hey, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, it's Who Will She Be Talking To Thursdays. And this is really one of my favorite things that I get to do every week. You do not find out until 7 o'clock when I actually go on IG Live who I will be talking to. Right. Last week I had Hartford's own Opium Black on with me. This week is an artist from New York who I've been friends with for many years. Yes. I'm sure that you have danced to his records a few times, and partied to his records a few times. So make sure and tune in at 7 o'clock tomorrow night for Who Will She Be Talking To Thursdays. Yes. Have a beautiful night. Bye-bye.
One.